grade 11 says the first thing is said when a root is irrational, it is referred to as a surd. In other words, a surd is a root of a number that cannot be determined exactly, or that cannot be simplified. For example, the square root of 2, this is a surd. Square root of 5, this is a surd. Cube root of 11, this is a surd. But square root of 4 is not a surd because it can be simplified to 2, and square root of 36 is not a surd, it can be simplified to 6. Cube root of 8 is also not a surd because it can be simplified to 2. And then we have two laws that we use in surds. The first one is multiplication. When an A is raised to an nth root and is multiplied to the nth root of B, the answer there will be the n root of A times B. This is the first law. And then the second one is a law on division. The nth root of A divided by the nth root of B, and this will be equal to the nth root of A over B. So as you are dealing with surds, these are the two laws that you have to consider. And then simplifying surds, we can simplify surds which are not in their simplest form. For example, we have the first one, the square root of 8. This is a surd, but it can be simplified. We know that 8 can be written as 4 multiplied by 2. This can be written as 4 multiplied by 2. This is according to the law that we considered. Nth root of A times B can be written as nth root of A times n root of B. And we know that 4 and 2 are factors of 8. So this is equal to the square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 2, and this will give us 4 is simplified to 2 and square root of 2. So this simplifies to square root of, this simplifies to 2 root 2. And then we also have, we can have 32. This cannot be simplified, it's a surd, but we can reduce it to its lowest term by getting two factors of 32, one of which is a perfect square, that is 16 times 2. This is going to be square root of 16 multiplied by square root of 2, and this is square root of 16 is 4, so it's 4 root 2. And then we can also consider cube root of 16. Cube root of 16, you should notice that one of the factors of 16 is a perfect cube, that is 8. So you can write this as cube root of 8 times 2. And this will be equal to cube root of 8 times cube root of 2. And this is equal to cube root of 8 is 2 root. So this is 2 cube root of 2. cube root of 54. Cube root of 54, we know that in 54, one of the factors of 54, we do have a perfect cube there, that is 27. So we have cube root of 27 multiplied by 2, and this is going to be equal to, this step you can skip it, alright, and then knowing that from there we are going to write them separately, so we can simplify from here. Cube root of 27 is a 3, and cube root of 2 remains cube root of 2. That's how we simplify Surds.